Hello and welcome to the Daily Dose of Safety with Dr. Charlie Cartwright. So today's message is about connecting the dots. And I've given this a lot of thought and come to the realization that, we can never assume that when we deliver a message that people are going to connect the dots and say, oh, this makes sense and this goes with this and this goes with this and this goes with this. We just can't do that. And it's not, frankly, that common for people to connect the dots, connect concepts. So we really have to be clear in our explanation to make sure that people get the message and making those connections for them. So then they're going, I see, right? Now, as they mature, a lot of people will begin to connect the dots more frequently if they're engaged with our safety goals and message. However, as leaders, we've got to craft our message in such a way that we connect the dots for our people. So here's an example. Think about on the job site. You can ask your people this. How would you work safely? How would you change what you do regularly? How would you approach your day from a safety standpoint if you had your dad standing next to you all day and he was there to shadow you and help you with the work? How would you approach it? Or how about your grandfather? Your grandfather was there for a day. Even if he's no longer living, he'd come back for a day and work with you. How would you approach the job site that day? What about your son? If you're working with your son, how would you approach the job site differently if he's there to work with you and shadow you? How would you do things? Or your brother, how would you do things? I'm sure that you would make sure that they understood safety protocols, practices, had their PP on, stand in the designated place, understood all the hazards, right? It would be different because wow, that's a family member. Here's the reality of it. The people that we work with every day, that's somebody's grandfather. That's somebody's dad. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's son. So we need to approach that job site with the same reverence that we would if it was our own flesh and blood relative. So that's just one example of how we can really paint a clear picture for people so they can understand and get into the spirit of this thing, right? So that is my message for today. I hope this finds you well. And until next time, take care.